getting like attacked or an infestation while I was out of the room. That's good. That's good. Way to go, chat. Way to go, chair. Keeping the run alive, even when I'm occupied. Let's go occupied. Okay, so we just got a bunch of gold, which is going to be harder to come by than plasteel, I think. So that's why I went for that. Now we are going to try to get a bunch more scanners down. In fact, let's go ahead and suspend the detoxifier just a little bit. I kind of hate to do it this way, but I am going to. So one of my plans is to get more scanners going so we can really start getting crazy numbers of scans. Unfortunately, I was really hoping that we'd find some more thin rock roof nearby. I guess I can dig this out at the off chance there's some in there. We can always use this for something as well. Like more beer storage. You always need more beer storage as a dwarf. So maybe we'll do that. Just see what's in there and go from there. So, yeah. We shall do that. Let's see what's there. If we found some thin rock roof, it would be pretty awesome. Abby, oh, you finished the art. That's awesome, Abby. That's super exciting. I'm gonna be happy to take a look, and that means I'll have the video. The first edited video should be out tomorrow. Thank you, Abby. YouTube, and it was so odd to see you using mods before your time. Isn't it weird? Yeah, lots of mods, and I was way worse at the game. Obviously, that was like 3,000 hours of gameplay ago. Let's go and roll. Rose, welcome in. Soul, yep. Lucario, welcome in. There was a sapper attack, but Chair defended perfectly. Thank you, Chair. Put on your headset. The computer was simply running the stream prior. It's the start of a new recording. Good timing, Duke. Can't wait to watch the series. Abby, the new editor. No, Abby is the person that has done most of the fan art of the channel and also the artwork on the thumbnails. So Abby has made a Dwarf, a RimWorld Dwarf art for me to use on the thumbnail. So haven't even seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to. Haven't seen the editor type in chat actually, which is fine. It's fine. Abby, one of the other MVPs. That's right. MVP Abby. So yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it was so weird when, well, not really. It was so weird thinking about it being called fan art, you know. But I remember when Abby asked, like when Abby was came to the channel and was typing for the first time. It was asked like, I forget how it was worded. It was like, Adam, have you ever had anyone do fan art for you? And I was like, fan art? No, fan art. I'm not like famous. I don't have fans or fan art. And then Abby made a bunch of fan art, and I was like, it was another one of those surreal moments. F arts. I think you go to exclamation art if you want to see some of the few fan art pieces that some people have made, including Abby. Exclamation art, I think, is set up. Hopefully that's still working. Thank you, Mage. This could be the throne room, I suppose. All right, that is done. I guess we might as well get this just in case we would get one of those Arco genes. Welcome back to RimWorld Biotech. Yeah, these are going to be edited, so I don't have to do all the keyword plugging right off the bat anymore, I don't think. Dwarf thumbnail arts. Yeah, I can show at the end of the stream. Is it possible to put your name on the name list? Yes. Click on silver below chat. Go to your channel points. It's still called RimWorld Q because I didn't want to change the name and have to redo the bot stuff, but can we have cool turrets? We've got cool turrets at home. Here's the cool turrets at home. Look how cool they are. Those are the cool turrets at home. Frozen. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, Frozen. All right. So there was no thin rock roof. I guess we'll end up using that for throne room later if we do go the royal route.
Our modest fellowship.
What is the what is the Met cluster down here? Yeah, we just don't worry about that. We just don't talk about that. We just pretend that doesn't exist. It's a problem for someone else to deal with. We're just gonna, out of sight, out of mind. We're just gonna treat that like a real life problems and just ignore it until it either gets solved by someone else or it gets so crushingly large that it nearly kills us. Yeah, so let's just not look at that anymore. Ein, I'm probably gonna get your name wrong, but thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Ein. Hitting too close to home. I do want to get a pod. A pod. Do you have enough? Oh, we do have enough down there for a pod. Cool, a pod. Get that rock out of here so I can have a pod. There we go. For my pod. I don't know why I keep saying pod that way. Pod. Why do I want thin rock roofed? Because I can build things that need to be open to the sky under that. So, for instance, right now, one of the most important structures for me are these scanners. And these scanners cannot be built under overhead mountain. Thank you, Abby. So that is why. And so having thin rock roof nearby cuts our travel time getting to those scanners. So right now, I would have to probably put them over here, which is a real pain. Probably dig a bit of this out. Wonder how much of that's thin rock roof. We'll check that out. For these, the 4 spots of the scanner now need to be... Used to, there was like only the bottom left one needed outside of it, but... What? Oh, you're talking about the individual barracks that some people have? Yeah. Yeah, the individual barracks. Oh, the transport pod, yeah. Transport pod, you are right. You're right. But there is a caveat to that as well. Even though it can function by roofing those parts and leaving that one unroofed, you still can't build it to start with under there. It's kind of annoying. Let's see. Kind of annoying. Even though that would technically work, the game doesn't let you do it. Ah, well, we got a spot. You know what? Let me turn that around. Because they're going to be loading from this side. Let's go in Urban. YouTube viewers wanting to give your Twitch to support. That's awesome. Thank you, Urban. I appreciate it.
Our modest fellowship
Thank you for watching over there. Quaker Oats. Well, that's my favorite oats. No, I don't know. I do eat a lot. Well, I used to eat a lot of oats. But anyway, Quaker Oats. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Going into some kind of food tangent just based on the name I saw. Raided a ancient complex. There were 2 Apocrytons sleeping there. Oh, I haven't seen one of the boss mechs sleeping in a complex yet.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Code dependent. Thank you for the Twitch Prime also. Thank you, Code. It's a well-guarded secret, but the Twitch Prime sub financially supports the stream, and it means you don't get ads here anymore. Finally catch a live stream. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Oats. Thank you for watching over there. Lots of YouTube stuff coming. Big changes coming to YouTube. For the better, hopefully. We'll find out. I'm nervous about it, but we'll find out. What is the worst mech boss? Worst is like the deadliest. Overall, it's probably the Apocryton. Like, I don't think any of the mech bosses are all that too crazy for a couple reasons, and not just killbox related. My first mech boss, I just literally outranged it and kited it, and that was it. And you can kind of do that with all of them, which is a bit of a shame. But if I had to pick which of the 3 are on average the deadliest, it's probably the Apocryton. Just because if it gets behind the other ones and it's like not within line of sight and it starts resurrecting things, you know, it can get out of hand. But in practice, it usually doesn't happen. But it is something you have to worry about with them. But yeah, like most answers, as mentioned in chat with Coco there, it does depend. But do parents play with their kids? They can, yeah, if you have them set for childcare, yeah. Guides are staying on the current channel. So how it's going to work is all edited content is the main channel. Guides, edited playthroughs, shorts, whatever. Edited content will all be main channel right now. Long form content will be the secondary channel. Yeah, I think it's really dumb that bosses can get hit with an insanity lance. It just seems crazy. Or get hit with lances in general. Can you only call bosses with the Mechanosaur? You can only call them with the Mechanosaur, but bosses can be part of normal raids even without the Mechanosaur. Any planned non-RimWorld edited content? I would love to have that done. I just literally, there's no way I could afford, maybe someday. Right now, I'm already paying the editor that I hired more than what YouTube makes, which is a little bit scary for me, but thanks to the NordVPN sponsorship that's going on right now and the release day hype and stuff like that, I'm able to kind of take that risk at least for a few months and see how it goes. And, you know, maybe it's fantastic for the channel. But I would love to have other stuff edited someday as well. But I can't afford it at the moment.
Modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
I'm going to go with Monster Jr. on this one. Monster Jr. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you for using that here. You pay your editor more than your YouTube makes. Why? Because I think that the editor, if they're doing the job that they're supposed to, and it is quality editing, and it's the way that, and we work well together, that I think that person deserves for me to pay them better than a living wage. So I have the money to do that right now for where they are, and so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to go like scavenge people from Fiverr for $5 an hour or outsource to some, you know, starving third world person where it's like $1 million to them just to save some money on my end. It's an investment for the future of the channel and to experiment with the channel. So I'm fine doing it at the moment. Slave driver in RimWorld, not in real life. Yeah. Echoing from a crash pod, install it at one of your pods, getting ready to summon your first mech boss. Congrats, or well, I was gonna say good luck. Congrats and good luck.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall
Who's that?
not
Hey,
fall.
it's 2D Kiri, one of our hot potato fellows. I will call you Kiri. I was like, I don't know what else to call you.
Join us
Kiri,
or
thank you for the
die.
raid. Very much appreciated. Those joining from Kiri stream, welcome back. I'm Adam. This is Adam versus everything. We are playing some RimWorld, of course. I guess you can see, much like Kiri plays. We are currently doing a biotech run of the Dwarves, so very, very, very lightly modded, and yeah, it's 500% hardest difficulty in the game. We play always with no pause. I make lots of RimWorld content, including RimWorld guides. Got a crazy YouTube channel with all kinds of playthroughs, including no kill box playthroughs, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, thank you, Kiri. Very much appreciated. Dread Pirate, Riza. I'm gonna go with Rieger. Dome, Bryn, Oter, and maybe Bravo. All of you, all the others, thank you for coming over.
A new subscriber.
Base is impressive. Thanks.
Steel yourself. We are building an army.
Zuka, thank you for the gift sub to
You
2D
join
Kiri
us
and
or
Quaker
die,
Oats.
master.
What's it's still going. Quaker Oats, thank you for the 50 gift subs. Thank you, Quaker Oats. Very generous. Very much love to the Quaker Oats man. Or woman, I don't know. Thank you, Quaker Oats. Look at that. 50 of you now. No longer have to worry about stupid ads here. How's it going, Kiri? How did your stream go? Are you looking forward to Hot Potato? I'm looking forward to it. I might not be looking forward to dyeing my hair again, but...
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an
Kiri,
army.
did you do this? Paranoia, thank you for the 20 gift subs. Hey, Paranoia, also very, very much appreciated. Cheers for the integrity. Everyone deserves a living wage. Thank you, Quaker Oats. Yeah, so when I was looking at paying the editor that I just hired, I looked at where they lived, and I looked what the living wage was, and I doubled that. And that's how I chose how much I'm paying them for an hour. And it's, you know, I hope I can keep doing it. I hope it's good for the channel. But either way, I felt like whoever I'm having do all this work definitely deserve to be paid for it, not try to, I don't want to try to skimp on it or whatever, you know. I've been the creative side of things, you know. I've made websites and edited books and all this kind of stuff. I've been on that side of it where people try to like nickel and dime you out of your services. So I didn't want to do that to anyone. Dragon, welcome in.
Welcome back. Your steadfast.
Thank you guys again for all the gift subs. Holy crap. Holy crap. Stream went really well. Didn't do this. Your community is great. Thank you. Ray, thank you for the Resub also. Thank you for the resub, Ray. 2 months already. Our anniversary already. And Iris, thank you for the gift sub to D Huts. Thank you, Iris. But yeah, for anyone coming in from Kiri Stream, hopefully the ad stupidness has subsided. And if any of you are left here, yeah, feel free to hang out, lurk, participate. It's a very chill stream environment, so you can leave the stream on and it can lurk, and you don't have to worry about, like, if your kids walk by, I'm not gonna be throwing out any F-bombs or anything like that. So, not that there's anything wrong with that, but just to let you know, it's kind of like a chill, super chill environment.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
I'm gonna pronounce this Sean. Sean, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And Zap Crackle Pop, thank you for the 100 bits. Also much appreciated. Thank you guys. So let's take a look here. So Cassandra's off cooldown. We'll be getting hit by something very, very soon. Nice. An aisle to access shelves. You do not. Shelves do not block movement. People can walk over. I'll show you. You see? There you go. You do not need aisles for your shelves, unless you just like how it looks. The letters are silent. Nice. Nice.
Welcome back.
Oof, thank you for the 100 bits. And Mash, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you, Mash. You never seen a hype train that high? On release day, we got a level 19. I didn't even know they existed. It still feels surreal to me. Did the code work? I have it saved, Drex. I haven't put it in there yet. I'll let you know though. But I do have it saved. So I did get the message. I didn't have a chance to reply to you. If you're wanting it back or something like that, just let me know before I do anything with it. Just climb over the shelves, no problem. Forced weather. Foggy rain for 6.3 days for orange skin. Nah. Level 5 used to be the cap. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It's unlimited level system now. So on release day, we had 1,500 gift subs. 1,500 gift subs. It's friggin' unreal. I still don't feel like it really happened, but anyway, we had that happen, supposedly. And it was a level 19 hype train, which I've never seen before, so.
All aboard the hype train.
Scan some plasteel. A little bit too far away. A little too far away still. Oh, the Granny Redemption got lost. Who summoned Granny? Yeah, I did miss it. Thank you. Let me know. Let me know. All right, we're almost done with our last research, and then we are going to convert that over into a bigger hospital. Straybor, do exclamation quote, and I will. I would have said, do exclamation quote, and I'll do your granny. He said this was family friendly. It is. I'm being real friendly to your granny. You know what I mean. I'll read the granny quote. It's a new service. How many channel points is that? How many channel points is that? It depends. I have a, it depends. It depends even on this. You know those restaurants you go into and it's like a burger restaurant and you get this like card and you check box all the things you want on your burger and then you just give them the card. Anyway, never mind. I'm done. All right, Straybor. Straybor is summoned Granny. All right, Granny from the bowels of hell. My granny was always saying this. I can't remember a time that she wasn't.
I have a story about Red Rocket. Would you like to hear it?
No, Granny, absolutely not. Granny tries to tell me the Red Rocket story every time I went to her house, and she just wouldn't stop. You guys don't know what the Red Rocket story is? You want me to tell you the Red Rocket story? I will not. But you can ask your mom. Ask your mom about it. Ask your mom what the Red Rocket thing is. No. You don't know? Oh, you could Google it as well if you want to. All right, I will tell you a slight story. I'm not going to tell you what it means, but I will tell you a slight story about it, right? So for anyone that doesn't know, what I'm referencing there is a South Park episode, right? And when I was a kid, South Park was relatively new. My mom really didn't care much about what I watched or whatnot, but I did watch South Park when it was new. And my mom didn't know anything about South Park. She hadn't seen it or anything. She didn't know anything about it. And so she was like, I started hearing some like bad stuff about South Park at work and stuff. So I'm gonna sit down and so I was watching it. She came in and she sat down to watch, and it happened to be the Red Rocket episode. The first episode my mom ever sat down to check to see if it was like appropriate for me was the Red Rocket episode. Out of all friggin' episodes, that's the one that was on. And she was just like, what is this crap? What is this filth? What perverted stuff are you watching? I guess luckily it wasn't like the Woodland Critter Christmas, you know, because my mom is a religious person. So the Woodland Critter Christmas having blood orgies in the forest would have probably been a little bit worse. But the Red Rocket one was not a great one for my mom to come in on to decide whether she was going to check if South Park was appropriate for my age or not when I was a little kid. Yeah, so there's the extent of the Red Rocket story that I'm going to tell. All right, we are done with our research unless we get cataphract or waste pack atomizer stuff. So we're going to rip this junk down. Don't need that anymore. Scan some steel, and we are going to start putting our researchers all on scanning for materials. Because all we need to do is find plasteel. If we find plasteel, we can start getting ahead here. Yeah, the same thing with Ren and Stimpy about rubber nipples. The weird thing about the South Park thing was that my mom had already like kind of signed off on things like Beavis and Butthead. My mom bought me Beavis and Butthead Do America, for instance, when it came out. But for some reason, South Park really hit that. No, you're not watching this sort of thing, you know. But I ended up watching it anyway, so it didn't matter. All right, Goat. We are going to have Goat build these because he is a production specialist. Ren and Stimpy. Remember Powdered Toast Man? For some reason, I don't know what it is, but there's some songs and tunes that come back to my head from cartoons as a kid. I think that's the case for everyone, but there's some very obscure ones, like the Powdered Toast Man song. I'll literally be like, I'll literally be not doing anything related at all, and suddenly, Powdered Toast Man, you know, he's there. He's there. It's Log. Playing RimWorld again. I've been playing RimWorld every week for months. Do you mean after my days off? Vid, glad you're enjoying. Thanks for being here. Big Mouth at friend's house. His mom join you. Made a ultimate tank. Tough, robust. Yes, we have that. Yep. We have a couple of those actually. They are crazy. Tough, robust does stack right now. But we don't have like cataphract on them. Don't pee on the electric fence. I've never peed on an electric fence, but I have grabbed a hold of one. Another one of these hillbilly child upbringing stories. Very short story, but I had a great uncle. Maybe he wasn't a great uncle, but you know what I mean. And he had a pasture with cows in there, and he ended up getting his fence changed out to electric instead of barbed wire. And I would go to his house as a kid, and obviously I would do hard manual labor for like a Coke or like $1 because I didn't know better because I was a little kid. So it'd be like, yeah, you can help me feed the cows for 4 hours and I'll give you a Coke. And I was like, yeah, because I was a poor kid. I was a little poor kid. But anyway, one time he wanted me to go in and do something, like go in and get something for the cows or whatever after he changed out the fence. And I was like, is the fence off? And he's like, yeah, it's off. And I went and I grabbed the fence, and then he turned the stupid fence on with me grabbing it. And it just like, and he laughed and laughed and laughed. But anyway, the shock of that electric fence made it so I couldn't let go. It was such a strange experience. My hand was basically like latched onto that cable. I could not open my hand. He didn't leave it on very long. It wasn't like he was trying to kill me, but no, it's definitely not normal. That's part of one of the very minor stories of my hillbilly upbringing. Child Avenue Fiver. So it does the hand, yeah. It definitely is not comfortable. He wasn't trying to kill us, no. You're petting a dog and touching the fence. When he grabbed an electric fence, you thought you punched him? What? That's interesting. Snowroller, you're also a country child. Going Kane. Escape Rocketman. That uncle was trying to give me superpowers. Yeah. That must be it. Okay. So we got three scanners down here that are working pretty often. I think I am going to dig into this and see how deep the thin rock roof goes, especially in this section. So let's just dig a couple tunnels in there, and then we'll go from there. Because then we can at least connect here, make it a little bit faster maybe. But betrayal. Villain origin stories. I have a lot of origin stories. Yeah. Hey, scan plasteel. Oh, nice. It's not super mega ultra close, but it's closer than any other that we've scanned by a pretty good margin. Okay. Get that done. That's what's called a prank. Prank, betrayal, trust. What was this about, Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer laughed at a Vig's culture. Hang on a friggin' second. Dwarves, the dwarves. A Vig. Dwarves, the dwarves. The seaside area is pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. They have the same culture, so. Maybe he was trying to do one of those things where you like joke about your own culture, but he got mad anyway, you know? You know? It's like a fat comic who's like joking about weight and food and stuff like that, but it offends another fat person or something like that, you know? That's what I'm going with. It's dwarf politics. Just heard something. Just heard something. That's a grudging. All right, Cassandra, are you gonna attack us or what? Do we end up getting that wood? I think we... Yeah, we got it. Okay. I think we did. If we put... No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say, if we put a barrel of beer in every dwarf room, would they be all right with that? Of course they would. They're dwarves, but... Until we need this as a throne room, I'll just store more beer down there. How about that? Or even here. We are the dwarves. All this dwarf playing has made me want to play some more dwarves in Total War Warhammer. The dwarves are my most played faction in Warhammer 2. I haven't played them in Warhammer 3 yet because I wanted to play new stuff. New to me, anyway. But I'm really getting the urge to play some dwarves in Warhammer after doing this. We got Dwarf Fortress coming soon, that's right. One of those hill dwarves became a king. Have 1 million mechs on the map? Yeah, that's a problem for future us to worry about. Screw that guy. I'll ruin his life. Why are some of these centipedes so white? What's going on here? Is this an optical illusion? It's not. It's not. Some of these are like... These are the... Oh, it's the newly created one. Yeah, Mecha Assembler one. You can't just ask someone why they're so white. Why? People did it to me all the time. You know, when I was like, well, actually still. Like, do you ever see the sun? Why are you so white? It's not a problem, it's an opportunity. Click future item, that's right. Let's just go away from that. They've fully assembled, they're all done. It's more appropriate to say pale. That is a big mech cluster, yeah. To say the least. Oh, there's like very little overhead there, okay. Or I mean, thin rock roof. All right, I guess I'll put some here. It's gonna be slow going to it, but whatever. Whatever. We need it. Vitamin D is important, but the sun is bad for the skin. So back when royalty first came out, the mech assemblers would never stop. I remember back then that we used to do things like just set it up as a steel delivery. So I would try to leave. Oh, that's a story for another time. Another time. Okay, grab everyone. What kind of raid was that? Unusually clever. Relationships. Oh, it's an Itakeen with rockets. Jeez. And they're close. Hurry up. Fat Dwarf, you don't have a gun? Grab a gun. Oh, the Doomsday is one of the first ones. Ooh. Okay, you got melee blocked. Okay. There's a triple. That's so scary. Did you see him aim that triple? It's like, holy crap. All right, what was I talking about? So back when royalty first came out, you could actually leave the assemblers up and they would constantly produce mechs. They didn't run out. It wasn't just 4 mechs. They would just keep on doing it. And so there was a strategy that we would do where we'd leave them up and, that we could just take care of it, even with maybe like automated defenses a little bit. And we would just let it go because it was our daily plasteel and steel delivery. But those days are long gone. They only make 4 now and they are done. Okay. All right. Definitely some fixes I need to make here next time. Cassandra's chilling out. Jones, welcome in. Meets back in the video. We're not cannibal dwarves. We're mostly honorable dwarves. Let's go on Cat Waffle. Tab, welcome in. Prediction. I have enough time to throw. Yeah, I'm too. It was too hectic to throw up a prediction. Yeah. Oh, we can eat the warus, yeah. But I thought you were maybe talking about the human meats. That one we can have no part of. Because you can get an every other day-ish plasteel and steel delivery. That's what I was using it for. Yeah, it was actually pretty nice. I was just calling in at least the first boss over and over, the Diabolus, just calling it in every time it was off cooldown. Yeah. The other ones actually take material, right? They're only one-time use, but High Life missing. What? Oh, sorry. There you go. It's like, why aren't you drinking beer? I forgot about the minigun vat people. Yep. Zach, welcome in. Seats. Spawn under the mountain or only out? Yeah, they spawn under the mountain. Yep. I'll show you. Where are drills? I mean, right here. See, that's under the mountain. All right, we're making plasteel now. Shotgun kill box. Yeah, it's not as good as the Singularity, but Singularity is kind of exploitive, so I don't use it every run, you know. Just every now and then. 3 days. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Norstat. Yeah, the stream has been going crazy well. So, again, thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, RimWorld is the main content on the channel. I do play some other stuff, too. I'll be playing something else tonight, for instance. But doing lots of RimWorld. We have lots of RimWorld runs up on YouTube. Lots of guides. It's always 500% no pause, so always hardest difficulty as far as that is concerned. And no pausing, even when I go to the bathroom. So, yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out, lurking, all that good stuff. Did I actually only use it for 2 runs? I used it for Winston Waves, and I used it for the do all quests thing. And I also used it at the end of the biotech run, just because everyone was coming in and being like... So during the first biotech run, I had a lot of people coming in. I was like, oh, you're not using the Singularity box. It must not work anymore. And they were like going and telling people that it wasn't working. And I was like, it is. I will show you. I will build it. Just to show you it works. And I built it. And then we tested against the boss mechs. And it worked. And then I had people typing that came in. There's like... Why do you always use that broken Singularity box? It's like... So anyway, you can't win. But yeah, I've only used it for a couple of real runs. What is the Singularity box? Exclamation kill box. Exclamation kill box. I have a guide up on it. You can even take down most mechs without EMPs if you have decent chain shotguns. Yeah, when you get to Masterwork Renfield, that's when it really takes off and it's just nuts. Masterwork chain shotguns and a Singularity will kill everything aside from breach raids, obviously. Yeah. I actually think I can get the Singularity to work against most breach raids now. I need to test it. Will the Winston Waves run be on YouTube? I'm thinking that I will put those up on the secondary channel now that we're splitting the channels. Yeah. Yeah, those are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, so we are going to get some more ground penetrating scanners. Unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to put them. But you know what? That's fine that way. That way they have the moss for the beauty. Okay. That works. And then we'll do... It's going to be pretty ugly over there, so let's just do a couple of limestone columns. Put the home zone there. The home zone on the way there as well. And we'll go from there. Okay. How do you get to work against breach raids? So... Smurf pointed out this tendency of breach raids, the non-breacher part of the breach raids, to act differently while the breach raider themselves are still there. And we think we can use that to our advantage. You definitely can in a normal kill box. So what has been figured out now is that when you have a breach raid, if you then have a powered on turret that becomes reachable, that's within range, but not necessarily line of sight, but is passable to get to. What will happen is all of the enemies in the breach raid, other than the breacher themselves, will break rank and go try to destroy the turret for some reason. So what that means is, like, let's say we had a termite raid right here, you know, a breacher mech raid. If I open that door as the breacher mech raid is coming, the centipedes and all that garbage are actually going to be like, oh, there's a turret up there I need to take care of. And they will path all the way through the kill area to try to get to that turret. They don't have collision, so it's still scary, but that leaves the breacher unit, you know, on its own. So you can either ignore it until all this other stuff is dead. You can go out the backside and kill it on its own. And it works against humanoids too. So like on a pirate one, only the ones with the grenades would keep breaching, and all the other pirates would be like, I smell a turret, and they would start heading to the turret. So what I'm thinking is, with the singularity box, if you had one on the side of the base that breachers spawn in, all you do is you have some like doors outside for the actual breachers to kind of get or spend time destroying, because they'll take a few hits to get through doors. And then you get one of those passable powered on turrets in the back side of the singularity, and it should force all the non-breacher ones through it. I think in theory it should work, but I haven't had time to test it yet. You tried that? Yeah, there is a range on it. Yeah, I don't know what the exact range on it is yet, but there's definitely a range where it's not going to continue working that way for sure. So many down raiders, so many gene potatoes. You mean prisoners? Yeah, more testing will have to be done, but it looks like we might be able to force it. It's a themed run, that's why. I still think barracks are better, especially for my playstyle, but this is a themed run. Lumberjack. Let's get those for Rot Stink starts taking. Force the non-breachers to it. Yeah, basically. You love the names of the kill boxes. So I've been talking about there being these surreal things going on, and one of them is with the kill box. With that one. So when we were using the kill box at first, and we were talking about it in the Discord and everything like that, we just referred to it as the Chinese kill box because we found the startings of it on a Chinese website. And we didn't know what they were calling it, right? But then when I went to make the guide on how to build it, you know, and I was putting that out in English, I was like, I don't think I should call it the Chinese kill box. You know, it's definitely not going to be good for the algorithm, and it sounds not like a great thing to name it, right? So we kind of we went through a few names, and I came up with some names, and then I kind of had people tell me what they thought, and we kind of voted, rough voting on it. And so I just named it the singularity, right? Because that was one of the words that the video used when they were describing it. It was like, the rough translation was that they were forcing raiders into a singularity, and I was like, all right. And so I put that out on the guide, and now I see references. Like, I'll be in the RimWorld Discord, and I'll see someone that's like, is there any good kill box I should use? Someone else is like, you should use the singularity box. Or I'll see a screenshot, and it's like, here's my base with a singularity set up. You're like, what is the singularity? And they don't, and it's fine. Obviously, we stole the idea anyway. Like, it's not our original idea. But it's weird because if I had decided, or we had decided to name it something else during that video, that would be the word being used there instead, which is, like I said, kind of a surreal thing. So seeing us kind of coin the phrase on at least the English guide, and then see it used out in the wild is a interesting thing. Well, this really sucks. I'm not going to accept this. We got a 2-star. 2 raids, so 280 pirates, toxic pirates. Creative inspiration while building a shelf. Oh, that sucks. Except for the honor. Yeah, well, we would probably die, so. Look at that, 25 grenadiers. Do it for Victor. Psy meditative. Yeah. They'll arrive in 1.2 days. So there is one thing we could do. Sounds better than the Chinese box, yeah. There is one thing that we could do. We could shut off the base and have them attack into this. Show you how to beat it. Chinese parents had no idea what the term meant in the video. That is, yeah, that's interesting, Zorbass. Yeah, thank you for letting me know that. Who is our ascetic pawn? I forgot that I had them a title. Yeah, I'll be doing a second stream tonight. Yep. Comfy nighttime stream. There they are. It's Lumberjack. Lumberjack, are you the only ascetic? How old are you, Lumberjack? Can we make you a king at 14? What year is it? When's the last time Cassandra hit? Like almost just a minute ago, pretty much, right? Sounds like medieval Europe, King of 14. We have some days to accept. Let's see if Cassandra hits again. I think I might accept it and have them fight this, but it could be very scary. Manhunters and bugs are both considered animals, so yeah, they won't fight each other. Considered wildlife. Bean Man, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, Bean Man. Very much appreciated. I read that as AD, like I'm back from, anyway. Yeah, let's see if Cassandra does another normal attack, and then we'll decide from there. Okay. All right, little dwarves. All these kidneys. All these kidneys. I guess I can unsuspend this one. Well, definitely good for those raids too if we end up getting those, or end up doing them. We are mining plasteel again finally, so don't have a ton of plasteel, but it feels like we are okay to start working on those again. All right. What am I planning to do with the kidneys? I guess I'll sell them. Yeah. It's going red. Welcome in. Not red nicks. Starting to get a little bit laggy now. Can't imagine why. What could be going on the map that would be causing it to lag a little bit more? I don't know. Can't put my finger on it. Something though. Something. Are the detox kidneys to help with the alcoholism? No. Our people are immune to alcohol. Why are some centipedes wider than the others? Those ones are the ones that were assembled with the mech assembler down there. The detox kidneys are for the toxic grenades and stuff. We actually had people get very almost to 100% toxicity, which is scary, just fighting those toxic raiders in here earlier. Why do they all spawn? It's a mech cluster, that's why. It's a mech cluster. So they are gathered up around that center building. Tox packs, yeah, they build up toxicity so quickly. So quickly. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go into the ranged outfit now. And I'm gonna allow masks there as well. Long rot from corpse, right? Yeah, that one's not quite as vicious as deadly, but is annoying. Yeah. Yeah, that rot stink gas. Who could have known with a name like rot stink gas that it would be not a good time? Can defoliator reach under the mountain if it's close enough? Defoliators have a 100 tile range. So, like, this will keep expanding. It'll never reach us. It will never reach us under the mountain. But if it landed like here, then yeah, it could definitely reach over there. The build up for the gas. Yeah, I'm gonna get the lungs after we're done with the kidneys. I mean burrito night. Rot stink. Let's see. Let's make sure they have a smooth spot all the way down here. We might as well. All right, not that though. You know they had a max range. Yeah, 100 tiles. 100 tiles. Additional group of similar size. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that too. I actually think this will probably take out the mix. Like, I think this will take out the mix, and it will be injured enough that afterwards we'll be alright. We don't care about wealth anymore, really. We're raid capped. We're raid capped. So, wealth doesn't matter. On 500%, we're at raid cap. Missed the burn tunnel. I know. These mostly honorable dwarves aren't going to burn people alive. Your corn cult run is going well. The raid cap is 10,000 raid points. 10,000 raid points, which you hit on 500% at about 250,000. So now that wealth doesn't matter, I guess I can go ahead and set some of these other things up. So we can go ahead and get this future throne area done. The rewards, yeah, I'm going the royalty route. That's the only reason I'm going to accept it. I'm waiting to see if Cassandra hits us again or not, and then we'll go from there. A jade throne. Force them to attack the mechs. They spawn far from them. I just close the doors. Yeah, even 12 honor is not great. Yeah. Slab beds. Well, we're not. Pain is virtue. Name the baby. I'm gonna keep this one in the vat just until 3, like we were doing with some of the others. Okay. Close the doors. Will they just come and attack the door? They'll attack the mechs first. I don't know why. That's just how the AI works. Unless it's changed recently. Hopefully it hasn't changed, or else we're gonna have a bad time. Put an extra door there just in case. Bravest man ever knew. All right, baby dwarf. Get to 3. That means a Vig probably is ready to be harvested again. Not yet. 6 hours. Okay. Okay, new detoxifier kidney is ready. Mining skill still matters with drill arms, yes. You just have a pile of ovum laying around? Yeah, just like in real life. Let's go on York. Welcome in. Yordle lever. Welcome in. Yordle leveler? No, lever. Okay. Great. Trait rolls to kids in the first playthrough. seen other creators get rolls of all 6 negative. Yeah, ours has been super good. We haven't had many negatives at all. The most common negative one that I had to pick was chemical interest, which doesn't really matter because we have high life. So yeah, I'll do a toxic and waster playthrough at some point. Yeah, someday. Doesn't everyone just have jeans laying around their house? Yes, but it usually starts with a J. Okay, got that one done. Anzer, you still have a peg leg? I'm sorry. These kidneys are more important, though. Am I planning on coloring the ground again? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. What a question to come back to. Yeah, maybe. That's good enough. Alexander, are you hitting us again or not? It hasn't been that long. Demand another racetrack. Oh, that was so fun. It's one of my favorite moments in recent history at the stream. Is the racetrack troll. It was so good. Did I tell you guys that it actually seems like I got someone in the comments as well? I posted about it on Discord, but I got a comment on that episode that said something like, they actually counted out completely. And they're like, how does he not realize that? And they counted the number and they put the number. Tile, it doesn't have 2 black in a row. It's driving me crazy. It's like, so it's just the gift that keeps on giving. The racetrack troll episode of the biotech run that's up on YouTube. Just fantastic. One of my favorite moments ever. How does he not know? It's a mystery. Just like that guy earlier that said I should probably make a website to go along with my stream. And I could store things on my website. Like, I can put links on there to playthroughs. And things like that. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. I really should have something like that to tie into the stream. Oh, too deep infestation. Oh, it's way down here. I do not want them to break that. For anyone that doesn't know, infestations don't really scale, so that's as big of a dug too deep infestations, I should say, don't actually scale, so you don't have to really worry about it getting any scarier than that for those anyway. Lucky for us. Are bugs turned on? No, they're not. Ignore this. They're not turned on. Devil Strand should grow in darkness. Try going for partner with Twitch. Yeah, I've thought about I've also been considering streaming this game on this new game that I heard about on Twitch. Might be good for the channel. It's called RimWorld. It's a colony management and survival game. It seems like one of those games like I would like, where it's like easy to play and hard to master. I'll try it out sometime, maybe in one of the bonus streams. And we'll go from there. One of these days. Missed the part how to make possible for sappers and other raids to go there. Turret trick to sappers. The way that you make sappers go there is the same way you make sappers go anywhere you want. So with sappers, they try to avoid turret line of sight. So you basically put turret line of sight all around your base, aside or inside the outer wall, aside from the tunnel the singularity box comes through into or towards a bedroom. So you have the singularity box, You have a tunnel, and then you have your bedrooms over here, or whatever, and the whole rest of your base needs to have line of sight of a turret. If you have that, then sappers will most often choose to go through the singularity box. For breachers, I don't have a guaranteed way to have breachers go through that box yet. I should try playing a Dwarf Under the Mountain run. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. I might try that. You hate infestations? Only robots and slaves is fun. Is it a mod that gives the God Emperor precept? Yes. Yeah, that's a mod. Breachers are still a problem, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm going to take a look at the batteries during the night when the sun lamp is off, but these additional scanners are definitely sucking up the power. There are mods to disable breachers at least. I don't know. Otherwise. The auto cannon turrets, I would just rather have that same material and wealth into bettering my pawns themselves. I mean, if it works for you, use them, but I don't really like them too much. Is there a way to rule over other factions? You can just enslave them, but outside of that, mods. Excited for it? Thank you, Wolf. Yeah, thank you for watching over there. I'm kind of nervous about it. We'll find out. Will I ever do a heavily modded run in the future? I had some stuff like that kind of planned, and then Biotech got announced. So we had some stuff planned, but yeah, I'm not gonna say no, but it's gonna be a while because I have a lot of kind of more baseline Biotech stuff. My next run's gonna be a really hard challenge run. I don't know how long that was gonna take me. Isn't no pause the same as 1x? Yeah, it definitely is. Just like how walking somewhere is the exact same as laying down and taking a nap. Yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing. You love walk napping?
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Made a good point in the last run about raiders trying to melee turrets and therefore trying to get behind your barricades as well. Yeah, that's also annoying. But in general, for me, with the style that I play and the difficulty I play on and stuff like that, turrets and the different cannons and stuff aren't usually worth it other than helping to dictate where raids go, helping with collision, and then them being used as a like an aggro thing for like drop pod raiders, stuff like that. Just in general, for my playstyle, they might work well for you. Even the mini turrets, depending on what difficulty and how your setups are and things like that. The mini turret can be seen basically as the same as a level 12 shooter with a short bow that can't move, and it eats electricity and steel instead of food, right? And sometimes that might be good enough for you. That might be the difference. So it's a very much depends on so many things, right? So many factors in your game, but in general, they're not super great. About the new rocket turrets, I think the new rocket turrets are actually pretty decent. They're just like next to impossible to use well in no pause, is why I tested them out a little, and they seemed pretty strong against unarmored things like tribals. If you have tribals that aren't don't have collision yet and you hit them with a rocket turret, like, you can just beat an end game tribal raid, but you can't pre-aim them, unlike mortars. I really wish they were like mortars. Mortars, you can set up a target and then you can have them hold fire, and then when you're ready for them to shoot, you just turn off hold fire and it shoots, right? Can't do that with those rocket turrets. So for no pause, I have to, like, while I'm getting everyone else ready, have to go have someone go to that turret, have to aim, I have to have it set while everything else is going on. I can't just like set it to fire and then pause it and go do whatever else I need to do. So for me, I think it's going to be very hard to use them in no pause, but they are very good against tribals, that's for sure. And it's very satisfying to see the rocket swarm hit them. Nothing I like seeing more than 200 tribals get evaporated by explosives in RimWorlds. I don't think I have to clarify, but you never know. Granny has been summoned. Be Freak. Thank you for the 4 months, Be Freak. All right, Ev. It's like my dear old granny used to say. She was always saying this. Couldn't get her to stop.
I just know these people were shaking butts together.
Granny didn't understand what being gay meant, so that's what she would say. She was, you know. Granny was a bigot, yeah. Super bigoted Granny. She thought I meant you rubbed butts together, apparently. Now, we've done some gene editing. So I am going to need some more power after getting these ran. I can just turn this off like I was doing before. We can even turn this one off. I think that might be enough, actually. What a quote to come back to, yeah. Had the tiny square, but the bullets keep going everywhere except inside the range. No, they have a force miss chance. So mortars have been like that forever. Generators are still running, so anyway, the mortars have been like that forever. The only thing that improves it without mods is shooting experience past 8. So you want to put someone on your mortars that has the highest shooting possible, but they're still a force missed radius. Yeah, they're not going to bullseye it. Not going to bullseye it no matter what. So unless you get a mod. The guy bugs out too many genes. I need to have this running long enough to make the chem fuel before these run out. They're not ran out yet, but we can just turn the power off this temporarily. That's what's sucking all the power up right now. What is it? Is that one in the character tab now? I'll double check. Okay, now they're back to making those. There we go. Manipulation matters up to 100%, but it's not a huge impact. So if they have reduced manipulation, it's going to hurt them at it, but it's not going to. Same thing with sight. So you want whoever you're using to be the highest shooter you have, but you also want them to be healthy, right? So it doesn't make it like having more manipulation or sight. As you can see here, 100% max is going to. It's not going to help. It's not going to help. So if you have someone like 150% sight, it's not going to make their mortars more accurate. But increased shooting skill 9 and above is going to make it more accurate. So the big thing is just use healthy people with your best shooting skill. But even like a level 20 shooter, you know, someone that's maxed out and full health is not going to bullseye stuff. So, but you don't want anyone that has any like hit on their manipulation or sight. You think careful shooter should increase mortar accuracy? That would be nice. 2.7 days. Let's look on a kid. Sure. How old are you? 18. Oh crap. Dwarf. I gotta get that Dwarf named. Look at this kid. There you go. There's a baby. A 3-year-old. Age 3. All right. Oh crap. Get out of there. Oh, 3 quadrums. My bad. Sorry, as you were. All right, Vat Dwarf, I need a name for you. I read quadrums, not you. Johnny Tight Lips. You're a Vat child. All right, Johnny. Grab that gun. Put you up here. Okay. Any way to get the biosculpting vat to change pawns without breaking it down? It's a mod, I think, yeah. Johnny's in. The old days of long artillery duels with raiders could be epic. Still think it's kind of ridiculous we can't make the barrels. The barrels, excuse me. I'm actually still thinking about getting that, but it could cause some issues. Maybe I'd do it anyway. Less than a year to get to 18. Oh yeah, there it is. He was born the 2nd of December. And it's almost the 2nd of December now. So yeah, a little less than a year. There's 3 quadrums, 12 days. It's crazy. No, I've been waiting on it. No, I probably shouldn't do that, but let's do it anyway. Which beer are we at? We're getting up there. 420 beers. All right, I think I'm gonna accept this quest, and it could end the run, honestly, but I think I'm gonna go with it. I think we're gonna take the risk. Oh, did we not? Oh, we didn't take another one out. I think I'll probably also get the second lung set up on our melee blocker. So let's go ahead and put the second one here. Install. Toxfire kidney left. Okay. Worst case is new runtime. Bet on it. Maybe. Dwarves don't back down from a fight. You can watch tonight without spoilers, Rabbit, because you got 4 hours in. Nice. Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you for not spoiling anything. Prediction time. Yeah, I can set one up before I accept it. All right, you guys want to wager some channel points, you gambling people? Let's see. All right. I'll actually let you do this one for 5 minutes because it's going to take it a little bit to get here. You know what? I'll set up for 10 minutes. Okay, so this is for the quest battles specifically. So the prediction is going up now. So basically, if you don't see the pop-up, you can click down below chat on silver and you can click on what you think the outcome will be. And then you can click on the number that you want to wager. But basically, the options are we win the quest battles with no deaths. We win the quest battle, but we have 1 or more deaths, or we are defeated and the run is over. What was the raid size? It is a big pirate raid, 2-star quest, so about double raid points. So, and there's 2 groups of them. So we're gonna say almost 300 toxic raiders. Can make it a 3-way kill box with some adjustments. Yeah, it's just a little bit dangerous because they would get shot from back here. Why do I have honor turned on? I turned honor back on because we're gonna try for a royalty ending. All right, let's go ahead and accept it. Okay, lumberjack, I believe it was. Let's just double check to make sure. Lumberjack the ascetic. All right. All right. For better or worse. It is accepted for our first Dwarven king. Lumberjack, the 14-year-old boy. There we go. It has been done. That's part of the themed run, Roarin'. Beans, welcome in. Do end tables and wardrobes matter? It depends. It depends on the size of the room and what else you're getting comfort from and what else is increasing sleep and the quality of the bed. So yeah, for us, this is good enough. Slightly impressive. It's good enough. Slightly impressive, and it's small, but we don't care because we're tunnelers. Yeah, I know everyone hates the "it depends" the answer, but it's honestly almost always the truth. Is this Moria? The Mines of Moria. Yeah, the wager is still up for like 9 minutes. The first raid will be here in a little over a day. So we have to be a little bit careful. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Okay, let's go ahead and build that. Rhino, get up. It's building time. You said the line. It depends. An IED tunnel. I thought about putting some IEDs out, yeah. Very well might. Still need to go get those other mortars. We don't have really a good place for them though. Get a little bit of those down. One kill box I'll use for some enemies. The only one that reason the whole run, yeah. Right now anyway. This one's for breachers. I need a lot more miniguns. I just haven't started working towards that yet. Alright, we'll get those made. Oh, the meals for the prisoner are rotting. Okay. Wish the Empire would come and take this guy. He's been there forever. It's the toxic attack quest. Yeah. Yeah. Lots and lots of toxic raiders on their way. Oh, did I get that from a Vig again? I wanted to get it from Soul Sapper. I'm sorry, Soul Sapper. I mean, I'm sorry, a Vig. I don't know why I'm apologizing, Soul Sapper. Bring out the gyrocopters. That's a good idea. What I really need is some Iron Drakes. Iron Drakes to take care of this, no problem. Kind of wish I... let's move those a little bit. I don't want it to trigger the ones up there yet. Ah, it's okay. It's alright. I think some of those are going to get wasted, though. Depending on where the first raiders come through. We need iron drakes. Iron drakes. Some organ guns. Yes. I'll just go with some, the big group of grudge throwers over here, you know? Even that. Some dwarven cannons back here. Okay, for the throne room. We don't need it set up as a throne room yet, but we are going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to do this one. It's a good song. Use some slayers, but it's because you put money on losing. If we get enough gold, yeah. I wouldn't mind doing that, but seems like we're pretty long way off from getting lots of gold. No mood debuff from underground. It's because we're tunnelers. What's going on around? We are tunnelers. That's from ideology. Look at all these kidneys. Jeez, man. I need to sell some of those kidneys. For now, just put the detoxifier kidneys there. Gas miniguns? Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. Those are our kidneys. Oh, like, we didn't even take them from prisoners. Those are just, like, colonist kidneys. Because we replaced them with detoxifier. Free range kidneys. So we got kidneys over there. We got kidneys everywhere. It's interesting there's no royalties section. Which colonists had their kidneys replaced and put their kidneys on a shelf in their room as a memento? God. It's like those people that have like tumors taken out and they want to keep them. Can I have that in a jar? No, weirdo. You can't. Most cursed dance emote. Wait. My dance emote is the most cursed one you have? You know what? That's fair, actually. It's pretty fair. It is my head on top of Steve's body. Trader that came in later. Concern. Still have 8 human arms. Oh, you have a mod to keep the arm. All right, the wager's almost over. Oh, you're only sub tier. I got you. Thank you. Wisdom teeth when they were taken out. They can't do it as it was classed as hazardous material. That's interesting. Goat's taking a long time there. Long time, goat. Oh yeah, isn't the piano and stuff only the smithing table that I almost never make? Isn't that what that's from? Oh, I ran us out of steel? Don't tell anyone. Salty bet dance. I don't know which dance that is. I know what salty bed is, but I don't know the dance somehow. Yeah, we ran ourselves out of steel. We got some steel up there that we can mine. It's pretty close by. Okay. Suppose we'll work towards that. I'll probably get some more of these deep drills. So our steel situation is good again. We're at 10. 10. Okay. I'll just run it up the old-fashioned way. Yeah, we'll get rid of it after anyway, so whatever. Whatever. They're gonna be doing it in the dark. But in the dark? No. Anyway, there's mushrooms there, so I don't want to put a light in there. Some long swords. I don't know. The Warhammer has been really nice. I wouldn't mind making a couple of Warhammers. That is a tempting one. All right, let's see how long on this first attack. I accepted it 1 day ago. So it's gonna be here in a quarter of a day. Or less. A little bit less. You should make 40,000 Warhammers.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
I have some specialists, yeah. For smithing and tailoring, yeah, it's the same one. Production specialist, yeah. The same ones. Should probably go through and make a few more people into production specialists, but it's alright. Royalty DLC weapon besides mono and plasma. Zeus hammers were good. Derp. Predator. They were the 5 months. Derp. Much appreciated. Much love to the derp. It's a lot of mechs. It is a lot of mechs. A lot of mechs. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set to stay in the wolves. Want everyone at least decently close by. Job priority tab right now. There it is. It's not anything fancy. I need to go back through it, especially weird now because like with kids growing up, I need to make sure I'm going in every time they get to a milestone and changing stuff in there. But no, the Devil Strand's not in the wall zone. No. But it's all right. It's all right while I wait to see where this attack is from. It'll deteriorate in 3 days, but defeat the dwarves.
A new subscriber.
What derp?
Steal yourself. We are building an
Predator. Thank you for the 20 gift subs. Thank you, derp. Does that mean? Let me look. Derp. Very much appreciated. Much love to the derp again. What? It's unreal. Thank you, derp. We're at 3,864. Man, the crash from all this is gonna be nuts, but it's been crazy. It's been crazy. All right, here's the first one. Here they are. They're fighting the mechs. Holy crap! We got box art battles on our hands. Oh, there's just explosions. You can't even call this. There's grenades going everywhere. Toxic grenades do nothing to mechs, but these guys don't care. Oh, they got the pincer attack coming from the north. The mechs are not ready for this one. The mechs are not ready. Guys, I gotta open one of the doors in case the mechs die quickly. All right, get those in there. All right, open that up. The pincer attack. Look at all of the toxic gas. Who's gonna win? Oh, this one is done already. A nice center hit with that flame centipede. These pirates are super screwed. Let's close that door. Close that door. These mechs are just absolutely wrecking. Valentin, if he came back, he would, yeah. The wasters are running away. We did it. We did this. We defeated that quest raid. All right, only one more to go. I'm gonna pat myself on the back there because we did this. We did this. Honorable Dwarven defense. Let's look at the toxic overlay after all that. Nah, it's fine. You bet on one death. Depends on what the next raid is. Look at all that gas, man. The cluster did lose its defensive structures. It lost a lot of its turrets. Let's see what happened to man here. What kind of waster has extreme toxic buildup? Come on. Come on. Northstead. Way to go. Way to go. We did it. We did it. Oh, here's the next one. All right. Oh, phase 2. Phase 2. Oh, they got rockets. Oh, he hit his own person with it. And his old dead friend. Makar here. Doesn't realize mechs are immune to toxicity. All right, quest complete. You forgot about the mechs when you were betting? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was rigged from the get-go. Yes, we completed the quest. 800,000 channel points. Oh, ouch. Ugh. Maybe I should just cancel that bet, right? Or just cancel it and give everyone their points back. Just kidding. That's what happens when you bet. The house always wins. See ya, points. And then he made fun of me for betting wrong. And freeholder. Nice. The yeoman ceremony. Yeoman. Do. Said yo. That's not it. I'm the wiener. Let's go on unicycle. Potrack doing okay. Doing okay. Look at all his points you guys got. You lost all yours too many times. Should have had one win without firing a shot.
We are building an army.
That would have maybe been a little obvious though. Why has anyone ever bet on death? Because of the off chance it happens, that person's gonna make ungodly amounts. Like you could bet 100 silver on loss there, and if you win that, you're gonna have so many. Over Zero, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you, Over Zero. I know, mod wife. Much sub happenings. It's been crazy, crazy again. Thank you. All right. A masterwork face mask. Excellent. You want 120,000 points on one of the defeats? I was surprised when no one really voted on defeat on some of those. Specifically when I was trying out the different Tomb Kings and I was like, there's no way we win this. Are we... oh, you want to know how many we're at? Okay. I don't usually do stuff like this. I know people are probably like, stop reading off your sub count, but it's just unreal to me and people have been asking, so... We're at 3,869, which is about 3,000 more than I had ever had before biotech. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. It's crazy. All right, the yeoman ceremony. Oh, I have to clear out the tribals, yeah. I mean the mechs. They actually didn't even kill that many of the mechs. Launch your first ship after 300 hours. Another raid. It's the Poo Poo Federation. Are they dropping in our back? Oh no! I didn't set that up. I talked about this being a possibility earlier in the run. What do you guys have? They have all the short range weapons. All right. Where's our melee blockers? Oh no! Grenade! Grenade! Oh god! I heard it. I heard it too late. I heard that way too late. Well, we gotta fix this. Oh, God. I talked about that happening in the early game. I was like, hopefully that doesn't happen. Fire from Pomper coming in clutch there.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Exclamation run. A goal, become royal, I guess, is our current kind of mini goal. So yeah, I'll fix that. Okay. Sounds are cursed. A little cursed, a little cursed. We actually wouldn't have taken much damage there at all to our people had I not ran, or had I noticed that grenade got tossed sooner. That's the way it goes.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Kill their leader? Not really.
Praise the sub.
Not really. Just replaced with someone else. Both of those getting broken really sucks. Okay. We're already low on steel. Fabby Fabster, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And Beardosaurus, thank you for the Prime here also. Thank you, Beard. Make them bacon with extra steps. Yeah, but it's still human bacon. What? Fat possum? How come it's got... Oh, I know why it's got tape. Oh yeah, no worries. No worries. Yes. All right. My wife just coming here and goes, "Have you paid today?" Yes, thank you. I have been up between recordings. Humane bacon.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
All right, I need to suspend the organ making for a little bit.
Steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
No, she's talking about a problem with the bank. Problem with the bank. All right. So much to get remade. That's one of the most important ones. So let's go ahead and get that set first. What a mess. What a mess. Also gotta get these turned back on so I can burn those where the rot stink takes over. Messy, messy, messy. Did you make a tinkle? Let's go there. Umbreon. Thank you for the 11 months. And Ando. 11 months also. That's almost one entire full calendar year, I've heard. That's true for both of you. Let's see. Those vats we can turn off. These we can turn off. Okay. Rhino. This is one of the most important things. Get back up. They trying to take out our beer production. Those friggin' pigs. Those pigs. I actually like to have them become neutral, so I think I'm gonna set release, and if the Empire comes first, we'll give them to the Empire, but Zug. Alright. Need some good defense. Yeah, yep. I'll end up putting one of these tunnels down there and it'll be fine, but I was hoping not to worry about it. I could cheese it, but maybe with the Pigman and a Baseliner is a mix of the two. With like the in-game one, you should get some of the, it's not gonna be one or the other. I think how it's still working right now is that you get some of the genes. But there's the whole thing with like the genes and the germline and the xenotype and all this. They've made so many changes so far. Like, yeah. But yeah, you won't keep all the genes doing it like that. If that's what you're trying to do. If you're trying to like keep your pig genes intact, you'll need pig on pig action. How do I cheese it? If I put a spot in every one of these unroofed areas, then the raids can't spawn. The drop pod raids can't happen.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself.
Clicker, thank you for the 2 gift subs. Thank you, Clicker. Much appreciated. Much love to the Clicker. Had a friend's family that always called their remote control that. We call it remotes. So I probably use caravan spots if I were gonna do it, but I probably won't do it. Probably. Hey, Rhino. Need 150 steel. Christ. I thought I just felt a raid. No, but I didn't. Got a clicker at your house too. Alright. Infection on that guy. ×2. It's in his left arm and his pinky. Okay. There you go. Good luck. A clicker. Always in caps. Sorry, message here in the chaos. You watched the full YouTube guides. Best video guides ever made. That is awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I did miss it during all the craziness. Thank you for reposting it. It's kind of you to say. I don't know if it's true, but I'm glad you think it's true. Where's the clicker? Masterwork. Okay. 150 steel. Come on. How's it up with the factions? We are almost neutral with the Empire. We're neutral with the purple guys. And the pigs hate us. Pretty good impression. I was leaning in a little bit into JFK there for a second. Just for a moment. That one can wait as well. These can wait. Ugh. How's it going, Pineapple? I know, another crazy day of subs, man. It's been a trip. You can never let JFK seep in or he'll never leave. It's the clicker. Set your whole stable on fire and kill like 90% of your animals. Friggin' impids. Hey, let's hold off on this. In fact, I'll just turn the power off on this right now. And on these also. I got a lot darker in there. Ask not what your clicker can do for you. Yeah, my first run-in with impids were really crazy too. I have the clip on YouTube. You back for dinner? What happened here? We had a drop pod raid on this little back opening, and I don't have any. I don't have any defense over there. Hate the sound fire from poppers make. Oh, because it sounds like something's gonna explode like a turret. So the same thing could happen over here. Over here, it doesn't really matter as much. Like, yeah, that stuff gets destroyed, but it's not as big of a deal. Is that right, Pinky out of there? Yep, doing that tonight, Pineapple. That's the plan anyway.
Loyalty is greatly appreciated.
So bonus stream tonight. My blind start of Ragnarok. Got it all set up, ready for the stream. Got it working. I'll have to get the sound dialed in because I haven't done a console stream in forever. But aside from that, set up and ready to go. Where are you holding that to? Standing lamp? No, you stop that. Come on, come on. Try to jump on about what time? Probably around 6:30-ish, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Trek, 5 months. Thank you for the resub. Trek, our anniversary. Heard the recording of Jerry Springer when he was running for mayor of Cincinnati. I don't think so. No, I don't think I've heard that. I don't think I remember. I'm in the base. A drop pod got in the backside. Best way to store chem fuel? Just not like this. Usually I do a shelf in a single one wide room pretty much, so that if it gets hit or explodes, then I'm gonna take the rest out with it. But it's just a shelf in its own little area. I don't know about the viewing hours because they only update every 24 to 48 hours, so I won't know until I won't know if we hit that or not. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to fix down here now. After all that, I was just being like, surely, it probably won't happen over there. Nah, it's fine. But it did. It did. Slowly but surely getting that. Might be worth connecting those first two. Different xenotypes do you have in the colony? Just two really. I mean, I have the dwarves, and then I have a couple baseliners, and then I have a couple of that I've just put genes into that are called like robust only or something, because I was just trying to remember what gene was in which setup. So, but mainly just two. It's predominantly dwarves. Mostly dwarves. All right, we'll let them get that part set up, because then the drills be run again. What's the population count right now? If you include the vat, we are at 27. 27 including the vat. How many are left out here? 11 centipedes mainly. Okay. All right. Oh, we can turn these back off now. So that steel is getting used up immediately to connect to the drills, which is good. Hopefully get all this repaired before we end up needing the extra chem fuel. Ugh. Alcohol addiction. Oh no, floor baby. Floor baby wasn't a dwarf. I just set everyone to the dwarven rule. Ah, it's good enough. It's all right, door baby. We're always going to have beer on hand, so your alcohol addiction is fine with us. The command doesn't do anything. It's just a fun little thing from... The actual command does it from Darkest Dungeon. More like drunk baby. All right. So now we'll get a little bit of steel mining done. 5-year-old addicted to alcohol. Sad state of affairs. So crazy when these are rebuilt. They're not automatically set. Should wait for full release for Dark Dungeon 2. I think early access is really good, but it's up to you, obviously. But there's still a lot of game missing, so it's you can definitely feel it's still early access, but it's fun still, yeah. Have steel right there to mine. Are you talking about the silver ore? The silver ore. There's steel outside the base to mine, though, if we really need it. Yeah, it's silver, yep. Set traps to auto rearm by default. Yes. To auto arm by default, any trap, if you have the toggle automatic rebuild on destroy, if you have that check marked and you build the trap in a home zone, then it will automatically do it. That's why people use colorblind minerals. Yeah. I should get Rocketman. You're right. I should. There it is. Got it. Done. Thank you for the suggestion. You want to do in the home zone? Yeah, it has to be in the home zone. It counts as an automatic repair, just like any building. Surgeries on those quest prisoners. These aren't quest prisoners. No, I can do whatever I want to them. Or do you mean in general on quest prisoners? Should rebuild the base. Yeah, it's a good idea. I should get on that. Should probably mine some steel so I can do it. I would double up on Rocketman if I could. Now, there's not anything else I can really do about late game lag. I'm probably going to actually stop getting more colonists. I was going to get more so we could do crazy minigun shenanigans. Or maybe we still will a little bit, but no pause mod. It's got to get to you. I'll try that out. All right. Try the new AI image generator that are publicly available. I've seen some people putting those in. I haven't done one, but I've seen some people putting those in on like Reddit and stuff for RimWorld. Yep. I've tried them all. I've tried Rim Threaded. I've tried Rocketman gave me the best performance increase. Yeah, I've used those. I've used the optimizer one. Yeah, I went through all of them, and Rocketman worked the best for me, my setup. Yeah. Actually, Rocketman was the last one I tried, and it worked better overall. My setup, like I said. Oh my God, we can build it back. There we go. Hooray. Okay, so we need to get the brewery back up. Styling station. There's multiple of them. It didn't seem to do anything extra for me, but it's been a while since I had multiple up at once, so maybe that's changed now. All right, get the brewery back. Is Rocketman? I don't know if it's still breaking burden. Yeah, we're not doing sidecasting this time, so I haven't tested it. Where are the Mechanitors? They are in the previous playthrough that I did, where we did a playthrough based around Mechanitors. But they're not in this one. What CPU do I have? Expedition equipment. Type that. I need to update that. It's a little out of date, but most of the stuff in there is still accurate. The processor for the gaming PC is still accurate. How do you deal with infestations of the base? I just killed them. There's two things I do. I either set up, if you notice, every single door has a 3 spot around it, so I can melee block. So I just melee block and I kill them, unless they spawn in here, in which case they just die. No, I've never bought the name package. I was kind of hoping I would rather have had an infestation than this, honestly. I was kind of hoping an infestation would happen today, but definitely rather have an infestation than this coming to the base, you know. But yeah, I just melee blocked them and killed them with shotguns. Shotguns are very good against them. Make what? Do forever. Drop on the floor. Okay, let's go and get that back up. Get those done. It would help with the late game lag. There's only so much you can do with RimWorld in late game lag, though. Like, I don't really think this is lagging all that much. Like, at the moment. It's not too bad. I don't think. But there's only so much you could do. That's the thing with infestations. You just melee block and shotgun, frag them. Yeah. Yeah, they're not... it's annoying to clean up afterwards, but killing them usually isn't a problem. It's a lot faster in your game. I'm also... I'm not streaming from the same PC. Some people are like, maybe it's lagging because you're also streaming. Streaming is a completely different computer.
Our modest fellowship expands.
Yeah, the game, there's only so much you can do. Oh no, our goats. Rad, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And Zalia, 10 months. Well, that's double digits. That's almost one entire calendar year. You like the big lag from raids because you know a raid, yeah. It's like, oh, I feel a raid coming. Feel a raid coming. All right, gotta get all this stuff rebuilt. Oh no, the goat doe died. I am just torn up inside over it. I'm not sure how I'll ever be able to live with myself. How do you deal with wall breacher raids when you have a kill box? So there's a lot of things you do with breachers, but the biggest thing is to just attack them from the side. So if you want to go watch my transhumanist run on YouTube, transhumanist run was back when 93% of raids, literally 93% of late game raids were breachers. It was like, it was broken, and almost every raid was a breacher raid. So if you want to watch that run, you can see all the like breacher defense. But I mean, there's ways to exploit it. If you want to know how to exploit it, I can let you know. But as far as defending them, you basically, the breachers are trying to blow their way through to a bed or a sleeping spot. And so having, know that you're going to know which path they're going to take, and you basically just shoot them from the side as they come through, or you get beside the door where they open it. You can use low shields. Low shields are a little worse than they used to be, though, a lot worse. Save your good stuff, like use your berserk pulses, whatever you have on hand. But for the most part, it's just a matter of like, you have this, and if breach raids are going to come through and break your wall here because they're on their way to the bedroom, you just go ahead and have like a cover lined up there. And so when they break through, you just line up, and you just have multiple of those all around your base. But you can see it like actually built and in action in that run. But yeah, that's basically it. This is going to be for that same purpose. Like breacher raids, breacher mech raids are going to try to get through here. And so I have this lined up to EMP them and to shoot from here. Bolt goods. But I can tell you how to exploit if you want. Oh no, goat won. That was my favorite goat. My God, why? He was so young. Use dev mode and see what where they're gonna path, so you can take advantage of it. Could do that. Not goat one. So the exploit, I'll let you know just in case anyone wants to know. All right, breacher raids are trying to get to a bed or sleeping spot. So if you don't have a bed or sleeping spot, they'll just kind of screw around wherever they are until they start starving and leave the map. Or if they're mechs, they'll just hang out there forever. So what you can do, and I did it in the cheese run, is I just had people not sleep in beds. I just had them sleep wherever the crap they wanted. And then I had assigned beds on the bottom left corner and the bottom right corner. And so breach raids would spawn. They would just walk back and forth between the two spots. So it's pretty ridiculous. But again, that was a cheese run. The whole point of the cheese run was to just use all the exploits in the game just to be silly. And yeah, they would just walk back and forth. There were some clips of it too. Like they would walk all the way to one side and they're like, huh, no one's here, but there's sleeping spots. Wait a minute. Maybe they're back sleeping at that place that we were just at. And they're just going back and forth and back and forth. All right. Let's see. So I think we are pretty good here. We need a lot more of that steel back, but such high value targets, you can see why. That's right. Take out those very dangerous sleeping spots. All right. Okay, let's go. Great place to set up trade. Right there among all the IEDs. Excellent. Excellent.
Welcome back.
Way to go.
Your steadfast loyalty is
sorry. Thank you for the 2 months. Not munches. Months. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Too tired to speak correctly. I'm sorry. Let's see what we want here. Do we want human meat? In most playthroughs we would, but not this one. Not this one. What a sad day. Might literally just buy their steel just so we can get back ahead a little bit. It's fine. We can sell them some ovums because we don't want any incest. So there you go. You guys take these ovums. I don't know what you're going to do with them. I mean, I have an idea of what you're going to do with them, but I don't want to know for sure. Please don't confirm or deny. Or you can deny. Please don't confirm. Let's sell them some of those kidneys, maybe. Also, don't know what you're going to do with the kidneys. But again, out of sight, out of mind. All right. Can we get all of your Oh my lord, kidney's selling at a premium. Selling at a premium. There we go. Wait, who are you people? Gabaron. That's what I'm going to go with. I can go ahead and ally them too. Maybe I'll do that. Rum. Where are you, Rum? Keep moving further down. Well, more.
A new subscriber.
More Adam. I still think you're the chicken strip person. Thank you for the $30 donation. Oh, very much appreciated. This should be enough to get your well-deserved name in the game. Then I'll have to ask for people to screenshot it if it gets in. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. That's very kind of you. And Baron Knoll, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Thank you, Baron. Also very much appreciated. Much love to the Baron and to more Adam. Finish the first biotech one. Yeah, you can type !run in the chat and it'll tell you a little bit of what's going on in this one. So let's see here. We're gonna gift them some beer.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the
There's so much going on over there. We don't really need the bedroll anymore. You guys can have that. 18 Gojus. It's really good. It's really good. I want to ally these guys. I don't know where we got all that wolf skin. Oh wait, I remember now. Hey, our first ally. It only took us 6 years. 6 years. All right. Washi, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Washi. Reminds me of an old Halo name. Thank you, Washi. Social skill matter for gifting. I've never actually looked at it. I just kind of assumed that I should always use my best social person for things like that, but I actually never looked. Does anyone know 100%? Very active in Discords for the game that have some of the biggest modders. Force Fish, Rocketman, and some others. All saying leads from with the game running slow. Yeah, that's my honestly, like, aside from people ask me all the time, like, what's my wish list item for RimWorld? There's kind of two things, but up there at the top would definitely be like just better performance in general. I would absolutely love to be able to have like 100 pawn colony running smoothly with like other colonies at the same time, and that's just never going to happen. But that would be number one. My number two would be redo the world. When the new series will be out, the first episode should go out tomorrow. If everything's ready, or if everything goes as planned, I should say. Just based on base value, think. Yeah, with the gifts from drop pods, it was like, as far as through traders, just giving it straight to the trader, I'm not sure. How many of the current pawns were children born in the colony? Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've had 19 babies. Writing angry letters to the devs, yeah. 19 babies in this run. That is quite the number. Oh, they already have one. I forgot about that one. They had a missing kidney once upon a time, so we just replaced it with those. Okay. Colony's young. Yeah. Yeah, most of the average age of the colony is like 14. What's with the world? Not enough interactive reasons to travel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's not enough stuff out there. I mean, yeah, there's settlements, but all the settlements just are these crappy little settlements that you just go take out. They have like a wooden hut and a turret, 20 beds. The ancient things popping up is a nice addition with ideology. The The like mining camp stuff popping up is a nice addition of ideology as well. But in general, I wish it was even more stuff you could interact with. Stuff in the ocean. I would love like being able to set up automated things, kind of like those mining camps where, like, imagine you set up your own of these, right? So imagine you set up this own mining camp, but every now and then you have a chance that it's going to get raided, and you get like a notification. It's like, hey, the steel mining work site is going to be attacked in 3 days. If you don't defend it, they're going to steal all the stuff, and they might also kill your laborers or something like that. Yeah, I'm not talking about mods, obviously. Yes, there's like endless mods. I'm talking about what I would like for the base game. Or for the DLC. Genis, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Steal all the stuff. Steal the steel. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you for using that here. Caravan is too big of a risk most of the time. It is, yeah, there are mods. It was definitely possible for it to be done, but yeah.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Let's see. How are the pigmen nowadays? Minus 76 still. Okay. Ice, thank you for the resub also. 2 months already. Keep forgetting to re-up your Amazon. Glad you remember this month. That's awesome. Thank you. To have mods activated, very little. You can do exclamation mods if you want. Type that in chat. But basically, I use no pause, P music, and Camera Plus. Those are the 3 big ones. All right. All right. So we got our steel coming in decently well again. So let's go ahead and turn these back on. I should wait until all this is done, but it's looking all right. We'll rebuild those. Hey, your scanner's going again. Yeah, if you tap exclamation mods in the chat, you'll see what we're using. Oh, Zug died. Sorry, Zug. Not really that sorry, but an overhaul, caravanning, settling in the world with a new ending, becoming the dominant force of the planet. Hey, floor baby, go pick up your weapon. What are you doing? Floor baby, they got their foot blown off by a grenade, and they think that allows them to no longer carry a weapon. If anything, that should make you want to carry a weapon more. Yeah, so the reason I'm keeping these animals, for anyone that is wondering, I'm going to use them at some point to draw the fire of doomsday rockets. That's the whole reason I've kept these auto-join zonable animals, the hare and the boom rat. So sometime I'll eventually run those into a group of raiders in the hopes that they get doomsday shot at them. You have a Zug as a blood feed in your playthrough. 378 mods. That's a lot of mods. That's a lot of mods. All right, so we're back to crafting now. Sandra should be right off cooldown, so we'll be getting hit by her again. I gotta set this up. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do defensively there. I could probably just put another one of these and it would be fine. I'll probably do that. We'll just put one right here. Just an easy peasy setup. Where's the mountain start? So yeah, they can only really drop there and there. So setting it up here should be good. How long did I end up making these ones from the first position? 10. Okay, that's what I thought. So that should be good. Then we'll make a back way for them to go to. Just like up here. Yeah, okay. We'll just mine the whole thing. I don't even know why I planned it. Might as well just set it all to mine. Get it done. Flash storm. Oh, no. Adam and Dong. I haven't seen that in a while. So people are probably wondering what the Adam and Dong thing was. I tried out a game called Stardeus. And it was pretty good. I tried it out for just a couple hours. And I'm going to keep an eye on it. I might try it some more, especially as it comes through early access. And the very first, like, the demo thing that I did, it gives you random names for your robots, right? And you had like 4 or 5, and one of the randomized names was Adam, and the second one was Dong. So my 2 first robots in that game just randomly happened to be named Adam and Dong. Adam and Dong, Adam and Dong. I miss Adam and Dong sometimes. How's the steel? Oh, right. It's still under it, but I can't see until these are plugged back in. So this serum help with brain scars? I believe so. I believe it can heal those like other scars. It definitely heals other scars. Can't speak today. But unless something's changed, it should heal them. Still works? Okay. Mine our new defensive structure. And then you also got the sculptor you could use if you want. I'm not making this one as long or as wide, but I think it'll be good enough. I hope. I hope so. I can always edit it if it's not. I can always build on a little bit. It's like I might as well have this going all the time now too. Why not? Wealth doesn't matter. A grizzly bear is hunting a goat. Oh no! Not goat number 2. Goat 2 is my favorite goat. Don't tell goat 1. Why, God, why? Goat 2 was so young. I'll never recover from this. I'm gonna change shotgun and switch between them. Kinda, yeah. Maybe not quite to that level, but it would be nice. That jerk bear. Jerk bear. Something along those lines, though. Playing Chimera Lands. Do you laugh the most from that one? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Moment, I'm basically just playing, oh, Return of the Wild. Whoops. Basically just playing RimWorld and then, like, whatever I feel like at night, which is now going to be Ragnarok. So, yeah, I don't know when I'll revisit any of those games. Baby Dwarf has become a 3-year-old. We're actually going to raise this one. You're 3 years old. Grab your chain shotgun. Get your beer. Are you a real dwarf? You're a real dwarf. You can tell by that blue hair also. Definitely know who your parents are. Spicy creativity. Soul Sapper. 4 days on that ovum. Am I gonna be able to back? I am, yeah. Yeah. It's gonna connect to the throne room. Guess I can go ahead and set that up too. Oops. How many children do the first dwarves have right now? Let's check out Claw's family. Wife, daughter, daughter, son, daughter, daughter, daughter. Son, daughter, son, daughter, son, daughter, son, son, daughter, daughter, son. That's nuts. Is it off-centered? No, definitely not. Definitely not. He has a few children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He has 19 kids so far. So far. Just 19. And a grandkid, that's right. I know. If the father dies, he's only 30. We got to keep Claw alive. If he dies, the mood in this colony is going to be really, really rough. Blazekong. Berserko. Is he not? He's going to die this time. Soul Sapper, you going to kill him? Soul Sapper. He's a Itikeen, luckily, so the odds of him dying from it's pretty low. All right. Try to counsel that. Raising kids like livestock. Pretty much. All right, get that junk out of there. Where'd the other prisoner go? I released the pig people to get pig rep because I want less pirate raids because they're the scariest thing right now. So I released them to get some pig rep. I was actually going to send them a bunch of beer too, but we just sold a lot of it. So waiting on more beer coming in. Got some pig rep. That's right. It's so weird. Half sibling is -5, sibling is -17, child's -20. Yeah, it's for a long time too. It's just -20 stacking for like 30 days or whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Let's go ahead and smooth these. I want all this smooth aside from the center. I don't want enemies to be able to pick up speed in there. Although I guess they'll never be back here. So this one is fine. Hopefully they're never back there. How does the ground scanner work? Will it find new deposits forever? Yes, it will. Is there a limit per map? There is not. That was changed in 1.1. So for the last few years, it's been changed. So yeah, for all intents and purposes, the ground penetrating scanner just spawns new ore forever as long as someone with a researching job is running it. Yep. And that's why you can also have multiple of them now. Back before 1.1 or 1.2 is right around there. When it changed, you only built one and it just scanned everything and that was all you got for the rest of your game. But no longer the case. No longer the case. Need warm clothing. Some of these are still using child gear, even though they have not been a child in quite some time. Ground scanner guy, but after using the long range, never coming back. Yeah, there's benefits. There's pros and cons of both of them. The long range one is really nice because you could just decide what you wanted to scan. The downside is obviously you have to go there and get it. Of course, if you have things like, if you have far skip, it really doesn't matter at all. Like far skip makes it super easy. You drop pod one person there, you far skip everyone that you need and all the animals, whatever, straight to it. You mine it in just like minutes and then you far skip back home. But it is really nice, especially like specifically for gold or plasteel components, obviously. Missed too much this run. Look, min max monkey. Yeah, none of this is on there yet. But it will be. It will be. It will be. Starting tomorrow, I think. Hopefully. Speaking of ground penetrating scanner, we gotta get that one down there rebuilt finally. But spy recruitment, well, we're not using that, so. How cold is it in your bedrooms? 55? Cozy. Yeah, you can do that too, yeah. Yeah, you can drop pod the stuff just to drop pod back if you want, but obviously that you're cutting into some of your profits that way. But yeah, fire skip is the real best way, obviously, but you can't always have fire skip, of course. Is there a reason Dwarf isn't doing anything? He popped out and I just haven't named him yet. All right, Dwarf. Oh yeah, he's just a soldier. He's just a soldier. Well, let's name him finally. Dwarf. All right, who gets it? Lady Whispering. All right, Lady Whispering. Tough, quick sleeper, nimble. Crazy, came out of the vat that way. Back to work, soldier. Go ahead and get the rest of the stuff fixed, because why not? Why not at this stage? Well, it doesn't matter anyway. How the traits work with vat children. So if you have them in the vat from age 3 to 13, when they hit a growth stage, a year or whatever, you don't get to choose. You just get one trait chosen at random, and you don't get any passion. So that's why it seems really, really good to take them out at 3 years and raise them the rest of the way, because then you get things like this. This is one that we rose, or we raised them in a vat until they were 3 years old. Then we took them out and let them live as normal children, and they turned out to be a god. And this is not like a one-time thing either. Like, we have a lot of, look at this, sanguine, trigger happy. Look at all those passions. Quick sleeper, kind, tough, steadfast. Like, it's just nuts. Like, raising children is the easiest way to get just god pawns in the game now. It is a little bit slow going now. Waiting, just because of the slight late game lag, even though it's still running kind of well. I gotta tell you, I'm very tempted to just build the ship, but we'll wait. We'll wait. I need a lot more steel production, and once that is in, we'll start working on the minigun setup and then go from there. What's the max growth tier they can hit if they grow only in vats? They don't get any of the actual growth tiers as far as I'm aware. I don't think so. I mean, they still get the like age up, right? So like when they hit 10, they're still gonna get the pop up, but you don't really get to choose. You just get the random quirk. So experiment. Oh yeah, experiment turned out to be a god as well. It's crazy. Crazy, these dwarves. Next run, I'm going to use a much smaller map. Late game maps are laggy. Late game big maps. All right, so that should be good enough for one of those drops. Obviously, we'll get that that done too. Oh, that's the Itakeen. Steel's coming in. We're at 721 now. Okay. That's redone. Let's get the scanners back online. And how's our power excess? We should be all right. Go ahead and turn these back on, see. It's just part of the themed run. Chinchilla. I still think barracks are better and stronger. No, Mech Lord. That was the previous run. No. Dwarves don't want none of that crap in their head. Psychic links with machines. I think we're the Dwemer or something. Dwemer? That's what I'm sticking with. But no, we did a lot of the Mechanosaur stuff in the previous run. So this one was more about... it sounds funny. It doesn't sound funny. It sounds terrible. This one was more about experimenting on children. Why make a machine that digs when you can dig yourself like a true dwarf? Yeah, this one is the one where we're experimenting on children. They would absolutely use mechs. I know that was my entire point. You do another Skyrim playthrough. I was saying we are not them. We are not them. Alright, I do want to get some more of these drills made too. One down here. And we can finally get the smithing table done so I can make a piano or something. Oh, Anzer. Right, Anzer, you aren't a real dwarf either. So now you're addicted to alcohol. Oh well, Anzer. We'll have enough beer around. Doesn't matter. We are really eating through those mushrooms too now. These extra vat babies. Hey, we gotta scan almost immediately. Okay, we're gonna have 5 scanners up and running. We should scan lots of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna stop making more dwarves. It's getting... That's the big thing, is just having all these colonists. 27 colonists, getting kind of laggy. So, we'll hold off on making any more dwarves. Oh, I meant to make that not a fueled one. Whoops. Doesn't matter. We'll just make this really quick. What do we want to make? What do we want to make? Kind of want a piano this time. All right, we'll make a piano. Okay. There we go. It's critical we put that piano in that room. Might find some nice hairy dwarven women. Only if they're buried underground with the steel. They might be. Actually, probably are. Is this on commitment mode? Yes, that's the only way I ever play. Yep. Yep, always 500%. Losing is fun. No pause. Commitment mode. Yep. No reloading or anything. If we die, we die. We die. Hopefully the next... I mean, we haven't seen a tribal raid in a long time. I was gonna say, I hope the next raid is a tribal raid. Maybe we get a bunch of prisoners. And unfortunately, we didn't get to take advantage of the last time a Empire group came in because... A tribute collector. Because they went right into those mechs. Not even 3, no. They always end early and tragically. Happens sometimes. And I do not want to make more mushrooms, but... We might with all these hungry dwarves. So our genes make us hungrier. So we have, like, everyone's a gourmand, pretty much. Or yeah. All the ones that are dwarves are gourmands, pretty much. It's not quite gourmand level. It's 125. And then we only have the one vat, baby. I think that's going to be the last one we do. I kind of want to do the royalty ending, but part of me also doesn't really want to wait on getting the royalty stuff, but that's all right. We're getting the royalty stuff ready at the moment. And in the meantime, we can set up the minigun thing. Thank you, Chimbritos. Hope it goes well too. Art, welcome in. Do I want to finish off getting at least one? I probably should. At least one detoxifier can need everyone. How many more do we need left if we do that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 14 in the long run. All right, we'll start working on them again. Might as well. There we go. Our Loyal's bedroom. Oh, the Royal. They're aesthetic. They don't want one. In fact, I should probably make sure they're out here. Who was it again? Lumberjack. Aesthetic overrides the need for royal stuff, so. There you go, Lumberjack. Sleep in the hallway like you prefer, apparently. Also really tempted to start replacing legs. All of our dwarves are slowpokes as part of their genetics. Very, very dangerous over short distances, but quite slow overall. So. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. I just want to make another smelter as well. We can smelt stuff in the prison. What's the worst thing that could happen? How do people sleeping in the hallway handle interrupted sleep? They just don't. They get the -3. It only stacks to -3. Everyone is so happy it doesn't matter. This hallway is an extremely impressive barracks, so they're actually getting a mood buff in there. What am I doing right now? I am streaming on Twitch. I'm currently playing RimWorlds. Me? I'm just waiting for the next raid, and I'm getting the kidneys. So, just waiting at the moment. We're scanning stuff. We're waiting for the royals to come up. So. You don't think what's true? Turn outside the doors. This one is to bait certain raid types if we open it up. If we open those up, it'll bait certain raids where we want them. They are getting a mood buff from this, and it only stacks to a -3. Is that what you're talking about? Those are all true things. Missed anything? Not really. The last major thing that happened was the quest raids and yeah. Oh, and the drop. There was a drop on. Does resources scanned by the scanner add to wealth? It doesn't until you bring it out of the ground, yeah. And this one over here is to get collision. So this one gets collision. This one is for baits. Exploration pathing will explain the collision one. Oh, I don't want to make more mushrooms, and I might should just in case. Probably should. Even if I just do that hallway of it, I guess it'd be fine. All right. Floor. Let's go ahead and get some more fun gravel down. What does link small shelf do? So you can combine your shelves into a single, basically, zone now. So if you click all your shelves, let's go ahead and I'll show you. Let's go ahead and copy this. So if we link all these shelves together, now when we change a setting on a single shelf, it's going to change it on all of them. So it basically combines shelves. They don't even have to be touching to do it. It basically combines them into a single zone that you can control just by clicking one and editing it. That was in 1.4. Added in 1.4. Let's go and pay money. Welcome in. Yeah, I really like that. That's a really nice feature that they added. How old's our little bean? Time until birth. Half day, the little bean will come out, and we're going to shove them back in there until they're 3. That'll probably be the last Dwarven embryo we do. I think we, aside from making the rest of the lungs and the miniguns, And obviously getting the ranks of royalty, I think we're ready for the big raids. What does the next in queue mean for the rewards? Are you talking about the RimWorld naming queue from the channel points, or? It's just you buy a ticket to get your name in the game. So basically, if you spend channel points on a ticket, it's more of a raffle system instead of a queue now. So when a name is ready to be drawn, it pulls from that, and if you get drawn from it, it consumes all of your tickets, and you get your name in the game as a colonist. All right, we're gonna rebuild that. Finally, get rid of these out the center here. Get this stuff copied over. Lots of crap to copy. Maybe I'll copy this one from the bottom. That way we can have people kind of working through a different set. Okay. Copy those over. We'll copy the slag. All right. Now we'll be able to get through that crap a lot faster when we have a pirate dump stuff on us again. So we'll finally grab that silver. Plastil's coming in. Sandra, how long has it been? Last stack was on 405, 406-ish. It's like 8 days. Should definitely be attacking us soon. There's a copy all function in the base game. That would be nice, yeah. One of the things I miss too, it's really annoying that's not in the base game, is when something is queued up to rebuild. Like if this gets destroyed and they just queue up and rebuild it, they'll rebuild it, and none of the builds will still be there. There's a mod for that. There's always a mod. I guess it doesn't matter right now. Okay. Yeah, it really does suck. That's the only real crazy thing about infestations that I'm super worried, or not really super worried about. The only part of the infestation that I'm really worried about is just having to clean up everything and rebuild that junk. There we go. Less things to catch on fire out here. Always good. Okay. Someone summon Granny? All right, Granny. What do you have to say about this? It's like my dear old Granny used to say.
She is using my face as a springboard.
All right, Granny. Maybe she's talking about her college days or something. Not sure. I'm not going to ask her. All right, Granny. That was weird. Don't ask her how that works. A healthy vet child. Vat Dwarf. All right, throw that Vat Dwarf in there. Hey. Bring that vat. Hey, they don't get a nice new fancy room. They get this pod. Now they're crying. Shove them in there before we get upset. You're gonna feed it first. So Troxy, Aston Martin, welcome in. Stuff. Are we winning? I think so, yeah. It's in that kind of late game lull where there's not like a whole lot happening. We're just waiting for the next raid and waiting for like things to get crafted, stuff like that. So not a whole lot going on, but there was some excitement earlier though. We had a bunch of enemies come through the backside of the base that I wasn't prepared for. So yeah, that happens. Let's see. Got another one of those there, and I'm gonna put the barrels there with their relatively close by. A masterwork steel helmet. All right, we'll put our reinforced barrels down there. We're still on simple helmets. It's kind of crazy. Have anything else though in this setup? Was it a naval raid? No, it was a drop pod. Animal disease plague. Our little animal targets might end up dying. That's all right. No, it was a center drop right here at this end. We do have a little bit of steel left down here. Very, very little bit. But steel nonetheless. Okay. Delay doors have beards. It bugged out, so unfortunately, I don't know if it was intended. It doesn't seem like it. Unfortunately, for some reason, the only bushy beards for Mitten, that gene overwrites unisex beards in women. So they were supposed to have beards, but this overwrites for some weird reason. I did fix it in the saved Xenotype. So if you want to use the Xenotype, I actually updated a page on the website. You can download the ideology and the Xenotype and all that kind of stuff if you would like on my website. AdamVersusEverything.com/downloads. I think you also just hit exclamation downloads in the chat and it'll take you straight there. There you go. What, did you just try to shoot? Oh man, look at this. What an interesting way to do that. This poor prisoner. Just been waiting on the Empire to show up. Waiting on the Empire. Female beards. What? Drissa was awesome. Drissa, like the show. I won't get into that. But she was one of the... She has been one of the best parts of the show. All right, finish that up. Okay, there we go. How many body parts is he missing? That's a good question. Let's check. Let's check here. A leg, a pinky, and a nose. And he's also frail and has a heart blockage. Prime candidate for the Empire. Already made a website between the start of the stream and now. That's right. Wow, you guys missed those mechs. Nice. Way to go. Way to go. Hate them. I have to grow more of these here. So he goes. How do you change the action flee to attack like that? You go into assign, you click on this, and like most things in RimWorld, you just drag after that. So let's say I want to switch this to flee on everyone. I switch the first one to flee. I hold down left click and I just drag it on down. Attack. Drag it on down. That works with most menus in RimWorld. Just left click and drag. Landing zone. Yeah, it might be worth, yeah. The downside, I guess, is that it would end up taking this out with it, but I guess that's getting taken out either way with them landing there, huh? That one has to be flee. No, I didn't miss Romnom. Romnom is incapable of violence. You literally can't set them. I didn't miss one. No, you can drag on every single one as a pain. Yeah, yeah. Scan steel. I'll split incapable of violence. I'm using them to split up between on the list differently. So I have them between the main attacking party and the children, basically. Contagi, welcome in. Trade. What's up? All right. Let's see. Sell some more of those kidneys. Do you guys have anything that we want? I keep that. Those can go. Doomsday, I might end up using those in the future. It's kind of a get out of jail, not quite free, but more easily button. Scan gold. All right, what do we want from you? We will take your medicine. Gene pack for short-haired, no. And yeah, we'll give you some of these kidneys. Actually not. Wait, who are you from? Where are you from? Who are you from? Gabaron. That's our new ally, actually. We don't have them capped, though. I could go ahead and give them a little bit. They're at 81. Ah, it's fine. It's possible to get rid of Overhead Mountain. Not without a mod. How many children do you have? A lot. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how many we have left. 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at non-18-year-olds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, not 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. 14. 14 that aren't 18 yet. Fast work. Where is that piano? Has anyone even started on this? We've used up all of our wood. Keeping that fire going. All right, let's go cut some wood. And we're gonna keep these off right now. Screw it. Questionable guarding. Speaking of, I wanted to store the wood here. There we go. Let's see. Guard them for 18 days. 8 prisoners. Suffering from abasia. Okay, so they won't break out. 3 raids. Oh, look at that. 5 Archite capsules. 7 Archite capsules. God, I wish those were something else. Really wish that was something else, because we're not really going to be using those. We could trade them, but it's a lot of raids. Like 360 tribals. They really want us to have that neuroformer also, yeah. We'll give you a neuroformer. Man, I wish those were something else, like healing serum or res serum. Gold, more plasteel. Gold's honor 133 isn't a lot. It's like what? How many honor is 133? It's very, very low. Just a couple. The cleanup would be god awful because it's friggin' tribal. Leave it on the back burner. We might need it to take care of like a cluster or something like that. We'll see. Shall see. All right, now that piano is getting made. Mechs are gone. No, but the tribals would definitely take this because I think they were mostly melee, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, this is all melee. So the melee would definitely, like, the first raid might mostly get taken out, but exactly 2 honor. Think of the shooting experience. So. I'll leave it on the back burner. We might need it. Might need it. Can't believe we were going down in mushrooms. I guess I will get this done as well. Okay. All the commands that you can use in Twitch chat. I have a web page for it, yeah, on my website. Roughly this size, yeah, it's always crazy. Yeah. It seems like too that the first raid that they send is usually pretty close to it, and the other ones feel like wildly different sometimes. Make anyone a dedicated miner? No, that's what I was just looking at. All of our miners are doing a lot of other stuff too, but I mean, I guess the closest one I could do is Anzer. So we got quite a bit of people on construction. Maybe we'll do that on Anzer. We got plenty of other people coming up that can do construction too, like hamsters. We got quite a few. All right, Anzer. Let's replace your leg, and we'll make you mining specialist. All right. There we go. Bring me the bionics. Example of a raid of that many raid points. It doesn't say roughly. It's exactly that raid. That is interesting. So it might not even be all melee anyway. Oh yeah, experiment. Yeah, experiment has a crazy story. I won't ruin it. And for real, second, sir. Oh, you don't even know about. All right, you don't even know about one of the main characters of the story of the run yet. Yeah. This run hasn't really had as many like story main character type moments like that. Only one leg. They only need one leg. Yeah, they have a peg leg that I'm gonna replace. Obviously, a second leg is gonna make them even faster, but for now, just the one. I don't really have the resources to do much else. I'm actually kind of getting excited on the next run. It's been a long time since I did a really big challenge run that I'm not sure that's possible or not. I guess the Winston Waves run was kind of the last challenge run, but that's a little bit different because it's a modded storyteller. The no kill box run, I suppose that was a challenge as well, but it's different too. I don't have the ability to make drill arms at the moment. No one will forget Claw and his 19 children. More plasteel over here. Good. Not super far away. Not super far. Maker walked off the map. Oh yeah, Valentin. Forgot about him. Can you think it looks like a murder scene? Opened and got the seeds from so many pomegranates. Oh. It includes legendary characters. That's right. Well, come on. What's going on, Cassandra? What'd you say the theoretical max for Cassandra attacking is? Let's see. If she attacks and goes at the beginning of the 4.6, then she has her 6. So she's got the 10.6 and then the end of the next 4.6, right? So let's say almost 15 days, something like that. I don't think I've ever had her go that long, though. Sure wish the Empire would show up. Speaking of, let's go ahead and do this. Might as well finish getting them allied. Haven't worked on that in a long time. That pew won't bother anyone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Getting our piano done. Mel prisoner for lies and extracted ovum. Not without a mod. Joined a couple that immediately got killed. That is true. All right. Party. I am actually really surprised we haven't had more infestations. Like I said, though, it's a 2.7 weight, and raids are like 7.4 or something. So raids way more likely. but we've only had 3 infestations, and I think we've only had 2 non-quest mech clusters as well. Crazy. I don't think we've had a toxic fallout or a volcanic winter. We had both on the previous run. Hyped for Space Skyrim. I don't know anything about it. I've seen some of the people talking about it, so I don't know anything to be hyped about. So, you know what I am hyped about? Ragnarok, which I'm going to be playing tonight, even though I'm kind of exhausted. How are we doing? It's going really well, yeah. Actually, surprisingly well. I kind of want more to happen. The raid in the back of the base was kind of a fun thing, but no, I've heard people mention the game name, but I don't know anything about it stuff. Yeah. Seems like the most infestations get now come from the toxic environment. You saw Tynan's pawn pop up in yours? Yeah, Punk game developer or whatever. Usually when I see Tynan, if I can, well, not usually. One of my runs where I had Tynan attack, he attacked multiple times, and we kept burying him in the kill box because it's like, you don't like kill boxes? Now you're in one. We just kept burying every time we would find a Tynan world pawn, bury him in the kill box. I start Ragnarok tonight, about 6:30. 6 mech clusters in sequence on Cassandra. 1,000 plasteel because of the mechs. Wow. Starting it tonight. All right. I guess I can just extend this. Why not? There we go. Now, just let them do their thing. I think I'm going to finally replace these. I just leave them off, actually. Some of them, I should say. I'll leave off. Lots of things to replace. I'm just waiting on Cassandra. Man, I really wanted to do have another raid before I need to go, but I have to leave soon. Deathless? You can get Deathless, yeah. It depends on what you mean by get it, though. You're not going to extract it from someone, like with just the gene extractor thing. Long time VOD viewer, thank you, Pheasant, for watching. Welcome in. You can have others that are deathless. Yeah. You can even have deathless if you want to make it like. You can even have the ones where they require blood, and not have them be a sanguiphage. You can have someone that has just death rest only. You can do all those things without mods. Deathless, torchless RimWorld. Let's see. It's going to replace this one. Speed up the walking around this space. Hey, the piano's done. Yep.
You will join us or die.
What's going on,
Master.
Stuff, thank you for the gift sub to Pleasant Pheasant. Thank you, Stuff. Very much appreciated. But yeah, I'll be hopefully, man. I've been feeling good this last week or so. Like, medical stuff is starting to pick up again, which is really, really frustrating because I'm trying to do these double streams and all this whatnot. But anyway, everything goes as planned. I'm gonna be on tonight playing Ragnarok. Really been looking forward to it. So I'll probably make myself do it regardless, but a lot of progress in a few days. Yeah, lots of stuff. We're in like just the super late game. We're pretty much just waiting for the Empire to show up, waiting for prisoners, etc. I want to install these. Well, hey, don't do it! Don't do it! No. How many hours have I done this month? After today, I'll be at like 65. All right, well, see you guys next year. Well, I think I missed a couple streams. Yeah, I know you moved up. I'm not sure who you replaced. I'll have to check. All right, I'll see you guys next year. I gotta be honest with you, I'm half wanting to just go ahead and build a ship. It's the same like ending scenario. You still get to 15 days of raids or whatever, right? But it's just not as thematic. Not having a Dwarven king. We have a Dwarven yeoman. That's not good enough. 566 hours, not even the top 300 yet. It is really crazy, yeah. Go for the Arco Nexus. So. I'm actually excited to get to the next challenge run. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be real nuts. All right, what do we got here? We got some kidneys. We're not done with the... There we go. There's that leg. 325 map size. Excavation seed. What's my next run gonna be? Dig the tunnel all the way to the ship. The next run, it's gonna be a challenge run. I have some details of it already kind of thought out, but I'm kind of waiting before I announce it all together. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy run. I'm not sure it's possible, but I'm gonna try it. Really looking forward to it. It'll be nice to have some runs die, you know. I really thought this one would die early on with the whole just relying on melee blocking. It turns out tough, robust. Wolf people with a rancher ideology? No, it's gonna be very hard. It's part of it, spaghetti. Part of it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait until later to get hit with whatever Cassandra's doing next. So, all right, I'm gonna save this for anything happens. I do have a really quick bounty. It's a trailer bounty, so if you would stick around for just a minute, I'll let you know about that, and I'll let you know about the stream coming up later tonight. Play blindfolded? No, I'm not gonna be blindfolded. No. All right, let me stop the recording, and then I'll let you guys know what's up.